Oopsies. I just had lunch. I'm not even finished yet. Whatever. Alright, that's the stream up. Hello, fellow watchers, and welcome to a new series I am doing. Cause yes, you. So I was thinking I was supposed to finish Finding Paradise. However, I stumbled across a game. I mean, I didn't. I got suggested a game by the one and only Sapper Blitz. This. All right. Apparently, it's a great game. So, um, you know how? See, we're gonna go straight into it. The launching and also the launching part is a part of the game itself. So that's why I didn't open it yet. Spike Chunsoft. Oh my god. What have you got for a Spike Chunsoft? The creators of Danganronpa. Hmm. Okay. That's cool. Alright. Let's see what this is like. So I can... Let me see. Controls. Ah. See, this is what V3 should have. Hmm. Hmm. This is great. Do I have my Xbox? This one? Ah, that's the one. Okay. Oh god, it's all dusty. Okay, sorted. Anyway, let me just plug this in, just in case. You never know. There could be like scrum debates in that. I don't know what I expect in this game. Okay. So does this all work? Yeah. Whatever. I'll just put this here. This doesn't seem to work. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, I'll plug the Xbox in my computer just in case. Let's just go. Let's see what we have. Let's see what's gonna be in this game. Select the book. Oh yeah, I didn't finish my lunch. Um, I'm having churro. I'm having some churros right now from Taco Bell. I just ordered because I'm self-isolating right now. So yeah. Anyway, uh, let's try. I'm gonna try churros. This is also gonna be the Sir Altus mukbang. I don't know what this sauce is, but apparently it's caramel. I have no idea what that is, but it's sweet as hell. Anyway, let's go. Do you want the guide to game? Do you want the guide to gameplay to be displayed? Wait, what? Do you want the guide to gameplay to be? Oh my god, that doesn't make any sense. We recommend that first, yeah. Huh? What? What are you doing? The story is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, and incidents either are products of the author's imagination or are used fictitious. What? Okay. Okay, so it's. Okay, Spike Chunsoft, chill. Is that New York? No, this is Japan. Yeah, they're all driving on the left. Yeah, okay. I'm dumb. Is this just... Am I watching an action movie right now? This is the beginning of a movie, not a game. What is this? Alright. Okay, I guess... The streets of Tokyo. Hi Sam, what's up? Nice cinematography, I must say. Alright. Twins, Japan. You came as soon as you saw the WhatsApp? Ah, yes. Oh god. What is that? Oh, okay. Breaking news regarding the Shinjuku hostage situation. Ski man. You can't see this. Crap, you can't see the subtitles. What? Oh, it's one of those Mazda vans. What the heck? Yeah. You can see it? Alright, okay, that's good. Huh? What? Okay, okay. I even plugged in my Xbox controller because it said to. Okay, Jiro, okay. Alright. Shibuya's story is yours to tell. Okay. Okay. Oh shoot. As you play through the game, the various mechanics will be explained. In 428, you follow the stories of multiple protagonists at once. Ooh. Why do they not have Hogates? Your decisions impact their experiences as you read the story. What does the day hold in store? Their fate is in your hands. Hopefully, you can see them all through to the end. To start, you have two characters, Shinya Kano and Aichi Endo. Let's begin by checking out Kano's story. Kano, so you. Shoot, the control doesn't work. The graphics. Okay. Oh my god. It's okay. Japanese symbol for beginner. Oh my god, I forgot about the Skeppy meme. Just 2 more minutes to go. Product placement already. Breitling. Shinya Kano noticed the time again on his watch, scowling at the slow creep of the second hand. The time was 9:58 a.m. Furrows of consternation creased his forehead. He wasn't nervous, but he knew better to expect everything to go smoothly. Keeping a level head was proving rather difficult. There was no room for failure. Lives were on the line here. He eyed his surroundings. What? Was the perp really going to show up? Oh my god, is this just JPEGs of people? When? Where would he be coming from? How would he make his approach? Oh my god, it says HMV right there. The Shibuya Scramble was as packed as ever. A throng of people crossing this way and that, blissfully unaware of the dozens of detectives hidden in its midst. Alright, another minute and a half. Kano glanced down at his watch yet again. Oh my god, look at this man. A mere 30 seconds had passed. I like how the text. Oh my god. Detective Kano has been with the enforcement arm of Shibuya's criminal affairs section for a year now, but he'd never been part of an operation this big before. Oh no, there's gonna be so much text on the screen. He eyed the young woman standing beside the statue up ahead. She was small enough to get lost in the crowd, and she carried a nondescript attached case. Hitomi Osawa, age 19. The attaché case in her hands contained a full 50 million yen in cash. Yesterday, her twin sister Maria had been kidnapped. This was the ransom payment. The culprit had called Hitomi last night, and at home, referring to her by name and telling her to wait by the statue of Hachiko in Shibuya. Okay. It's still 9:58. It was almost time, but nothing. Kano was staring fixedly at the second hand on his watch when a homeless man sitting on the sidewalk murmured just loud enough for him to hear. Come on, Kano, quit looking at your watch so much. What if the kidnapper sees you? Kano tried to look nonchalant as he lifted his eyes, but the scruffy character continued. You're too nervous. Just relax already. You're the one acting suspicious, Sasayama. Kano frowned. Why would some homeless guy be talking to me? Yuji Sasayama was the senior officer of the Shibuya Prison's Criminal Affairs Division. 5 years older than Kano. Okay, the Japanese symbol for beginner guide. Some words and phrases in the text appear in blue. Oh, barely. It's barely blue. These are called tips. Wow. Press tab to underline a tip. Then press space. It didn't work. What? There are tips can generals in 1 hour. 428. Specific. They are marked with. This control doesn't work. So tab. No, the tutorial is still going. Never mind. These are marked with a magnifying glass and a 428 respectively. Okay. Tab. Space. Official name. Shibuya Central Prison. Yes. Prescient. Responsible for the safety of approximately 200,000 people in 32 neighborhoods, including Yuhara, Ugoisu Danicho, Udagawacho, Ebisonishi, Ebisunishi, Ebisu Minam, Ebi- Oyamacho, Kamiyamacho, Sakura Gaokacho, Sazazuka, Sarugakucho, Shibuya, Shoto, uh, Ji Jingu Mai, Shinshecho, Jinan, Sen Sendagaya, Daikanyamacho, Dogenzaka, Tomigaya, Nanpei Nishihara, Hatagaya, Hachiyamacho, Hatsudai Higashi Hiro, Honmachi, Maruyamacho, Moto Yoyogicho, Yoyogi Kamizonocho. You're the one acting suspicious, Sasayam. Oh wait, I already said that. He already went a little overboard with the disguises. He claimed it was all part of the job, but word around the station was that he just liked playing dress up. Hey pal, spare some change. Sasayama lurched to his feet and shuffled in close to Kano. Hey! Knock that off! Fittingly for the part, Sasayama reeked pretty badly. Well, ain't so suspicious now, huh? God, I wish there was voice acting. He clung to Kano with mock camaraderie, camaraderie, despite the younger man's attempts to pull away. Come on, Sasayama, cut it out. Sasayama breathed confidence rattled Kano's nerves. Of course, there was good reason for that confidence. Oh my god, Starbucks. This was Kano and Sasayama's jurisdiction, but they were positioned a good distance from where the handoff was to take place. Particular region over which an organization or member thereof has control of authority referred to. Okay. The statue of Hachiko was surrounded by elite investigators from one of the HQ's special investigation teams. 2 or more tips will appear on a single screen. Press repeatedly to change which words are underlined. Highlight the tip you wish to read, and press space. Continue press the tab. Press escape. To return to reading the story. So, like that. Okay. Okay, so it's a bronze statue of a dog erected in 1934. Okay. The green frog? That doesn't... I don't think that's what a frog looks like. Okay. Well known as a meetup spot outside of Shibuya Station. Other popular meetup spots at the station are the display car for original Toku 5000 series. Oh, okay, no, it's actually... it's a nickname, never mind. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. So, the HQ, Metropolitan Police Department, the Tokyo Police Section responsible for managing 101 precincts within the city. Japan's largest police organization. Yep, policing Tokyo. Okay. I see. Kano and his partner were just there and provided backup if the kidnapper attempted to flee. Look, just try to relax. We'll be fine. Sasayama gave him a wink. A moment later, the radio squawked in Kano's ear. Alright, everyone. It's time. Keep your eyes open. The voice coming in through the earpiece was Koji Kuze, HQ's operations director. So yeah, the individuals responsible for directing You ask, yep, okay. That's pretty much that. Self-explanatory. Okay. Until last year, he'd been the Shibuya's prescience head detective and Kano's supervisor. We don't know when the perp is going to make contact. Don't let your guard down. Kusei's low, gravelly voice echoed in Kano's ear. You don't sound too worried, Kusei. Kano winced at Sasayama's words. How could the man be so nonchalant? The appointed time had come and gone. Something should be happening. Whap! Kano smacked himself in the thigh to release a little tension. The sound was louder than he intended. Though the suit hit his muscular physique, it did little to dampen the noise. He needed to stay focused. He might be called to action at any moment. The department handled abduction cases according to a certain standard investigation procedure. Was it an attempt to extort money, or was the motive something personal? The answer to that question determined how they deal with the criminal. And based on the investigation team's initial findings this time around, they probably weren't dealing with a professional kidnapper. Still, in all likelihood, it was someone with quite a long rap sheet. What does rap have to do with this? Perhaps someone who knew the family, but so far they had let few leads on who might bear such a grudge. With the situation so unclear, the plan was to apprehend whomever came to make the handoff on sight. If the culprit ran with the money, there'd be no guarantee of the hostages' well-being. There's a save. There's a save button. Still nothing. Sasayama muttered. There he is! What? He's here! Kusei broke in, his voice spiking with an excited chirp. Vocal quirk. Kusei's particular vocal quirk. Oh, okay. That character does not fit his face. He sent to a child's register, babbling and pitching his voice. Well, we can't actually hear because there's no voice acting as of now. Subject is a young male in his 20s, wearing a bandana and an orange hoodie. Kusei, normally calm and stoic, was now squawking like an excited child. Look at his face, he's not excited at all. That only happened when he got particularly worked up. Kano and Sasayama steeled themselves. They could see the subject now. What is that bandana? Oh my god. A 20-something male nonchalantly approached Hitomi to talk to her. Alright, people. Be ready to grab this guy. Kusei was stationed in the mobile command center, not far from the intersection, keeping tabs on the situation via video surveillance from the camera team. The young man started speaking enthusiastically to Hitomi. The detectives watched, uncertain. Was this really the kidnapper? That's... Ooh. You'll encounter selections like these during the story. The people in the back. Oh yeah. Wait, what's this? It's selections like these streams. These choices will change the lives of other people in addition to changing your own fate. Use the up and down keys. Oh, the controller is useless. Stupid Xbox controller is useless. Use the up and down keys to make your choice and press space. The current choice will not impact you or any of the other protagonists. Okay, is this... Let's go... Let's see if it was entirely clear. He needs to get a better look at this. An orange hoodie with a flower bandana on his head. Surely. It's hard to tell. Let's go with yes. Yes, that was him, alright. Kano took a step forward. Hold it! Sasayama yanked him back. Don't be so hasty. But, just wait, just watch for a minute. Sasayama gestured with a nod. With Hitomi steadfastly ignoring him, the young man slunk away. Oh. Guess it wasn't him. Kano felt the tension of the moment linger in his spine. Guy must have been hitting on her, Sasayama muttered. Alright. Yeah, we don't. I think. Is this just telling us the definition of what this means? Yeah, okay. I mean, she is pretty cute and all. He had a point. Though, of course, something in Sasayama's voice made Kano brace himself. She's got nothing on my Mi-chan. Mi-chan. Oh, for God's sake. Mi-chan was Sasayama's wife. So you're married to me. Okay. They got married just last month. Oh my god, his face changed. Let me tell you, Kano, married life is the best. You gotta hurry up and give it a try for yourself. This was Sasayama's favorite topic lately, and Kano was getting more and more fed up with it. That's a Wii reference, yeah. Sasayama, come on, just knock it off already. This phrase had become a common refrain of his, since the department partnered them. Fine. Let's talk about your girlfriend then. Huh? Now? You can't be serious. Sasayama leaned in close again. What's she like? We are not having this conversation. Oh, since this game was made for Wii. Oh yeah, the me reference. Kano muttered, looking away. Oh, come on! Kano's face is just... Sasayama set his hand on Kano's chest, still playing the homeless troublemaker. Show me your phone. Let me see your lock screen. Huh? Sasayama paused for the phone. You got a pic of your girl on your lock screen, yeah? I do not! But he did. It was scary how on the mark Sasayama's instincts were. Hey, cut it out. We're in the middle of an investigation. I am investigating. Sasayama chuckled as he plucked the phone from Kano's pocket. Oh my god. His face scrunched up with astonishment as he looked at the lock screen. Oh my god. The heck is this? It's not. Ain't this Masami Nagahama? Who's that? A national star, tends to play the heroine of national morning soap operas or in national historical dramas. Her songs have been a series of national hits. She seems slated to host the year-end national singing competition. Okay. So, a pop star. Kano realized he had to bite the bullet. No! That's my girlfriend! Her name's Ruby, and she's... Sasayama cut him off. You're telling me this ain't Masami Nagahama, the famous actress? Because this right here is Masami Nagahama. Like I said. You sly old dog, trying to make like you're dating Masami Nagahama. I'm not. I mean, I guess Ruby does kind of look like her. Sasayama let out a huff. For real? You really think I'm gonna fall for that? There's nothing to fall for, I swear. Sasayama scowled, unconvinced. Alright, then why don't you marry her? Kano stammered, but he had no answer. The truth was, he would have happily married her already. What phone is this? It's called a Docomo. I've never heard of that. F900i. Whatever. But there were obstacles that needed to be overcome. Okay, playtime's over. Let's focus on the job. Sasayama handed back Kano's phone and turned his gaze back to Hitomi. Kano let out a quick, uneasy sigh, but his shoulders did feel looser. Maybe Sasayama had been trying to relieve a bit of the tension. Maybe he should be grateful. Hmm. Hmm. By now, several minutes had passed since the guy with the papers had gone away. He peered at Hitomi. The strain on her face was visible. In addition to the weight of the attache case itself, the $5,000, $10,000 yen bills held weight close to 6 kilos. Her slender arms must have been getting tired. Still, she refused to set the case down. She wasn't taking any chances with her sister's life. The kidnapping case had begun the day before. At around 7 p.m. the music. This is MPD Dispatch. The Shibuya precinct is reporting a missing person, believed to be an abduction. Okay, what abduction is this? In Japanese law, the act of indirectly luring to see. Yep. Okay. Subject is Maria Osawa, a 19-year-old student at Midoriyama Academy, last seen at the LL Diner near campus. Music just went quick. A man was allegedly seen forcing her into a car nearby. All officers in the vicinity reported to the scene at once. Kano and Sasayama have been working a burglary case in Jingumei's 5th district, where they got the call. The LL Diner. The two arrived at the LL Diner at 7:15 p.m. At roughly the same time, several other officers showed up to secure the area, blocking off entry to nearby roadways and monitoring the surrounding establishments. Inside the restaurant, Kano and Sasayama were met by the girl who reported the kidnapping. It was the victim's twin sister, Hitomi. Could you tell us about where Maria was taken, starting from the very beginning? Kano said, keeping his voice low. My sister and I, we were supposed to go to a party together today. Hitomi was trembling, her voice hoarse. But I messed up the time. I showed up right at 7, an hour later than I was supposed to. So Maria had gone alone to the party, a mixer for locals and exchange students. He looks different. Sasayama looks different. Hitomi, arriving late, had showed up just in time to glance out through the restaurant window and see her sister getting shoved into a car. She described the vehicle as a blue station wagon of Japanese made. Well, that doesn't help, apart from the blue part. Why? Why would something like this happen to her? Hitomi held back her tears, but she was shaking all over. Did you get a look at the kidnapper? Yes, it was a man, middle-aged. He looked so out of place. There was another eyewitness, Leyland Palmer. He identified himself as a lecturer at Hitomi and Maria's school. I saw, too. It's like Hitomi says. I heard Hitomi cry out, and so I went to the window to look, and his Japanese was halting, as if he hadn't been in the country very long. Leyland. And I think that maybe the kidnapper was working alone. Leyland explained that he'd seen the man shove Maria into the back seat, then clambered into the driver's seat. If he had an accomplice, wouldn't they have been driving? Neither Hitomi nor Leyland had got a look at the suspect's face. Oh, Lulland, not Leyland. Lulland. Kano was interviewing others who had been on the scene, looking for other potential witnesses, when his phone rang. It was Yoshio Kajiwara, one of the senior detectives. We've set up a task force for the investigation. Get back to the station once you have a handle on the situation there. Barely half an hour has passed between the time the kidnapping was reported and the time the task force Okay. Okay, roughly 150 will work on the Shibuya Percent conference room. Yep. The main force are working as HQs. Yep. Okay. Barely half an hour had passed between the time the kidnapping was reported and the time the task force. Okay, I already read that. Yeah. When Kano and Sasayama got back into the Precinct station, Kuze had already arrived at HQ. He informed that a response team had been formed to investigate the victim's home. In a case where someone has been dug for ransom, it is often difficult to resolve the situation without cooperating with the victim's family, but to hindrance and make an arrest. Okay. To organize the family actions, the response team is assembled at the station, the victim's home. Okay. Kano could feel a peculiar tension in the air. Unfamiliar MPD detectives scurried to and fro around the Shibuya offices. He pulled one of them aside to get a quick update. And now, an hour had now passed since the kidnapping. There had been one new development. The perpetrator had made a threatening call to the victim's home. He said the following: "Tomorrow, 10 a.m. by Hachiko in Shibuya. Have the sister Hitomi bring 50 million yen. If not, the girl's life is forfeit." Kajiwara from the prescient was put on the response team along with detectives from elsewhere who'd receive special training in abduction cases. Normally, a local prescient detective wouldn't have gone undercover in the victim's home. Oh, these I'm sorry, but these pictures. Who's that Who is that in the shadows over there? Norm Kuze, however, had decided that having a knowledgeable local was crucial and had sent Kajiwara along. Oh my god. The detectives disguised themselves as delivery people and movers to make their way inside without arousing suspicion, arriving there at 8:30. The response team had come prepared to run a trace if the kidnapper could contact the family a second time. Phone call. Police are not allowed to do this independently without oversight. They must go through a formalized process. Past conducting the trace itself would take time. Nowadays, acquiring the location can be practically instantaneous. These pictures are insane. I know. I know. But there were no further calls. Oh my god, look at those Dell laptops. Save. Kano checked his watch again. 20 minutes had now passed since the time designated for the ransom handoff. The kidnapper had yet to appear. Crap! You think we might have spooked him? He wondered aloud. Hey, stay calm. Sasayama scanned the passing throng. He's just playing with us. Why'd this guy even pick this place? Kano voiced the question he'd be asking himself ever since he heard the kidnapper's demands. Sasayama shrugged, figure he must want to blend in with the crowd. Nab the money and disappear before anyone knows he's there would be my guess. In that case, why not pick Shinjuku or Ginza? The big crowd didn't just benefit the kidnapper after all. It also allowed the police to use a sea of people to conceal their own operation. Oh boy. Right now, there are 50 detectives stationed within the 50-meter radius of where Hitomi stood. Wow, really? Really? Oh my god. The kidnapper would be taking a major risk if his plan was to nab the ransom money and run. That's what bothered Kano. Any criminal with half a brain would know better than to do a handoff in front of Hachiko. You're overthinking this, pal. You're overthinking things, pal, Sasayama grumbled. No, I'm not. Kano reached into the pocket and pulled out his notepad. This was Kano's dick diary, which he always kept close at hand. No. Sasayama rolled his eyes. That thing again? Kano ignored him, flipping through the notepad pages. Ah, here it is. Nice. What the hell is this? Dick Dictum, number 89. The most irrelevant something seems, the more relevant it's bound to be. It was a favorite saying of Kyuzo Tateno, an assistant inspector from the Shibuya precinct. Dick prefers a detective. It's like a short. It's like a short for detective. Ah, okay. Huh. Interesting. Okay. So if Dick means detective, is Shuichi the ultimate Dick? Anyway, Tateno was the kind of detective Kano aspired to be. For the current operation, he'd be placed in challenge of Hitomi's personal safety. He was in position to defend her as soon as the ransom had been handed off. Of course, Hitomi hadn't been informed. Of course, Hitomi hadn't been informed of how much protection she was under. Yes, for whatever reason. A dictum is a saying. Oh, okay. Interesting, okay. There was a risk that if she acted too secure, it might alert the kidnapper. I think Tatano has the right idea. Sasayama snorted quietly. Maybe. I mean, he's a great detective. Don't get me wrong. But do you know how many irrelevant things there are to consider? Again, Kano ignored him. It didn't matter if nobody else understood. Kano had Kano had faith in Tatano, as both a detective and as an individual. He had first witnessed Tatano's brilliance during a standoff at a financial company 3 years earlier. A man had shut himself in the office, splashing gasoline everywhere and threatening to set the place ablaze. While the others hesitated, Tatano unflinchingly doused himself with gasoline and strode into the building, where he managed to talk the man down and secure the scene. We're not even seeing this right now. His face. The others had been awestruck by Tatano's actions, and Kano, who at the time had been content to be a run-of-the-mill policeman, had found it quite inspiring. Where did he come from? Okay. Still, you know. Sasayama murmured under his breath. As great a detective as Tatano is, it's not like anyone else in the world has ever heard of him. I suppose not, Kano said. So. He has a banana. Oh my god, he's eating a banana. Wow. Only time anyone ever hears a cop's name is if he's caught up in some scandal or killed in the line of duty. I mean, doesn't really seem fair, does it? Kano just shrugged. It was a strange definition of unfair, really. I mean, you've got celebrity chefs, and celebrity hairdressers and stuff. So how come no celebrity gumshoes? Oh my god. Yes. Look, please. Can you just focus on what we're doing here? Kana rubbed his eyes, then turned his attention back to Hitomi. What's the matter? Didn't sleep? Not enough, I guess. Did you eat? Didn't have time. Between bringing in supplies for the base of operations, readying the team's vehicles. Base operations is usually set up. My phone's gonna fall. Okay. It's because of the scale and scope of these activities, these reports can be liable to notice. Okay, cool. Rating the team's vehicles. Okay. Photocopying hundreds of documents and various other tasks. Kano had barely slept the previous night and hadn't got a meal in either. What have you been doing? Sasima puffed out of his chest, saving up my energy for today. So, you were sleeping. Kano gave a wry chuckle at his partner's lack of shame. There he is! Kuse's voice chirped suddenly through Kano's earpiece. A man in his 20s wearing a sleeveless red jacket. It's still not middle-aged. He's carrying a garbage bag. Oh my god. He has recycling shirts. A young man had emerged from the crowd about 15 feet from where Hitomi was standing. He strode toward her, a sinister look on his face. He didn't match Hitomi's description, but Kano felt a jolt of nerves all the same. Maybe the kidnapper had hired some young street punk to snatch the ransom payment. That other guy. What do you think, Kano? Sasayama whispered. Yeah, I think he's got to be. This was it. Kano swallowed the lump in his throat. He bent his knees, ready to act fast. Blood rushed to his leg muscles, banishing the stiffness that had begun to take hold. Could this be the culprit? Or perhaps... The young man tried to snatch the briefcase from Hitomi, but she clung to it with desperate strength. Look at her face. And look at everyone just chilling when this is happening. It was him. Look at Sasayama's face just right there. This is beautiful. Oh my god. The detectives rushed in. Whoa, hey, what the hell? What is happening here? The young man cried out frantically and tried to dart away, but the officers closed in, forcing him bodily to the ground. Target secured. Oh jeez, I think we've got another suspect on the scene. Eek, he's taking the ransom. Kuse's hysterics made Kano spin around. Sure enough, a foreign-looking man was sprinting away, a tachi case in hand. The mob of detectives scrambled to pursue. Before Kano could react, most of them had run off, leading him to look after the original suspect. Go, guys! Go! What should I do with this guy, sir? He might have some connection to the kidnapper. Should I bring him in? Huh? Oh, sure, that'd be swell. I'm on it. With the help of one of the remaining detectives, Kano brought the suspect back to the Shibuya precinct. Look, how many times do we have to go through this? Cut the crap. In the interrogation room, the young man who gave his name as Aichi Endo steadfastly insisted on his innocence. Why'd you try to steal the case? Kano watched Aichi's face intently. I see text. Like I said, it looked heavy, so I was just trying to help her out. It wasn't inconceivable that a young guy would want to help a pretty girl. But Hitomi had just been standing there, hardly in desperate need of assistance. She hadn't set the case down, so I figured there has to be something important inside. An entry from Kano's Dick Diary shot through his mind. Dick Dictum 25. When the tongue slips, grab it and yank out the truth. Classic advice for a questioning. Something important, you say, such as, how the heck would I know? Achi spat. He huffed and slumped back in his chair. The standard textbook back and forth had been going on for nearly an hour. Kano didn't mind. Chasing down criminals was all well and good, but questioning suspects was another key part of the job. Plenty of off-the-scene work went into cracking a case. Once again, he had Aichi explain what he'd been doing, starting from the beginning. When Kano finally emerged from the interrogation room for a short break, he learned that there had been some progress on the case at the crime scene. What the police hadn't been able to determine yet, however, was whether or not Maria was safe. Fighting back his anxiety, Kano consulted his Dick diary. Dictum number 54. Haste makes waste. He felt his tension subside, remembering the right maxim always helped. It was like casting a magic spell. Kano returned to confront Aichi once more. You were there to act as a distraction, to mess up the investigation, weren't you? Huh? Aichi looked a bit dumbfounded. What are you on about? Okay, number 55. The truth hungers to be free. You hungry? Got some katsudon, if you like? You know, yes. Yeah. Sauce katsudon. The egg is replaced with Worcestershire sauce. Oh, okay. Aichi nodded silently. Worcestershire. Aichi devoured the bowl of katsudon with gusto. He looked like he hadn't eaten in a while. Damn, that actually looks good. That looks nice. Alright, then. Spill it. What's the guy after? Aichi just shrugged. I don't know, he murmured, a thick slice of egg-laden pork between his teeth. How many accomplices do you have? Kano asked, but Aichi just shook his head as he inhaled his food. Resignedly, Kano flipped through his notebook once more. Let's see. Number 115. Use the lights to your advantage. As the minutes ticked past, he found himself referring to his book again and again, trying a dozen different methods to tease out whatever his suspect might be hiding. The experience began to feel strangely surreal, their two voices echoing hollowly in the interrogation room. Eventually, Kano looked at the clock, and he realized that the questioning had been going on for nearly 5 hours. He still hadn't made any headway. What was he supposed to do next? Tatano would know, but he sure didn't. Still, yeah, did he blow up something? Still, he was determined to do whatever he could to keep the victim and her family safe. Gritting his teeth in frustration, he perused the Dick diary like it was scripture. Okay, number 116. The monotonous questioning was clearly tiring Aichi out. His eyelids drooped like they were beginning to get heavy. Number 117. Get him when they're tired. What was that sound effect? Kano's eyes gleamed. You're part of some criminal gang, huh? Aichi's head slumped forward heavily. Nodding off was basically the same as nodding yes, right? Mr. Kuze, I did it! The young guy who we grabbed at the handoff site, he finally confessed to the crime! What? What are you talking about? Kuze laughed in disbelief. We're just about to apprehend the mastermind here. What is this music? Huh? Kano clutched his cell phone, dumbstruck. Listen, why don't you, look, just wait there at HQ, okay? No, it can't be. This music doesn't fit this at all. Oh my god, it's a gun. After the kidnapping case was wrapped up, Kano tendered his resignation. Guess I'm not cut out to be a detective after all, he thought to himself. He dropped the Dick diary on his desk as he left the Shibuya prescient for the last time. Bad end? What? What? Kano wound up at a bad end. However, this does not mean that the choice you made from Kano was the wrong one. Okay. One of the other protagonists, Aichi Endo. So the criminal. So we're also gonna place the criminal. Okay, has an impact on Kano's fate here. You can avoid a bad end by making proper decisions. In another character story. For a detailed hint, check the tip. Check the tip by underlining the bad end title. Press tab and space. I can only select this. This is the only hint I can select. So, huh? Okay, I'm confused. So that's a bad. So we got a bad end for. You can now select Aichi Endo, one of the other protagonists. Let's follow Aichi Star for a while. Okay. Oh yes. Oh yes. Let's go. You need to press space there to view the. Oh. Oops. Okay, let's see Aichi's story, I guess. Oh god. Oh my god, actual video! Wait, you need to press space there to view the hint. After you highlight the bad ending, you press space. I think, okay. The hint was we don't make Aichi approach Hitomi. Oh snap, okay. Aichi Endo called out at the door to his father's room. Okay, I'm heading out. Sure. His father sounded unconcerned. He didn't even open the door. Sure, you don't want me to stay here in the shop? It's not like we're gonna get any customers. Wow. Aichi grimaced. Yeah, I guess not. The drawer by the front door held a stack of heavy-duty trash bags. Aichi pulled a few of them out. Guess it's gonna be that kind of day. He stuffed the trash bags into his pocket, then slipped on his favorite pair of sneakers. Nice sneakers. The entryway to Aichi's home also led into the family shop. Various pieces of electronics were piled up like so much junk in the tiny retail space. The slightest bump brought the risk of an avalanche. Aichi wove his way through the gaps in the appliances like a spelunker exploring a cave. From Shibuya Station, if you make your way past the 109 building, then up through Dogenzaka, you'll come across an old shopping district. Nestled in its outskirts is Endo Electronics. In the same place it's been for decades. Within its dimly lit interior, you'll find rows of wares, all caked in dust. At a glance, you might well assume the place was closed. A mom and pop place like Endo's couldn't compete with the big consumer chains booming throughout Shibuya. So far, the stores had remained in business thanks to the locals who appreciated that they made house calls to do repairs. He's off, but things were looking good for the future. Aichi, the eldest son and nominal successor to the business, had no interest whatsoever in working there. Aichi stepped out of the shop and into the sunny morning air. The good weather lifted his spirits. Alrighty, time to do this! He unfurled one of the big garbage bags, which caught the wind and fluttered like a cape. Then he slowly made his way towards Shibuya Station, scanning his surroundings all the while. Why? Sheesh! This place is filthy. He paused to pick up a plastic ball that had been tossed on the ground. Then, with a heavy sigh, he slipped the crushed receptacle into his trash bag. He'd been picking up trash around town like this for about 6 months now. It had gone so that the sort of garbage most people would hardly notice stood out to him like a sore thumb. Most days he filled his trash bag to the top by the time he made it from his house in Dogenzaka to the train station. Okay. Today, he was halfway to the station when a woman's anxious voice caught his attention. "I'm sorry, I'm in a bit of a hurry here." He looked up and saw a timid-looking woman being confronted by 2 men. One with brown hair and one with black hair. Okay. From the look at them, he guessed that the men were scouts from some hostess club. He ran into this sort of thing pretty frequently on his trash cleaning walks around town. Another kind of trash to take care of. Aichi quickly interposed himself between the girl and the 2 recruiters. "Hey, can't you see that you're bothering her?" "Huh? Who the hell are you?" The 2 men glared. "Take a hike, pal." Look at the girl's face. Nice. Aichi stood his ground. "Look, she ain't interested. You're just gonna have to find some other mark." The hustler's annoyance turned to open rage. Well, listen to you. Got a bit of a mouth, huh, buddy? The brown-haired thug smacked his lips around his chewing gum like a dog worrying a bone. "How about we take this someplace more quiet, yeah?" What this means can depend on the person speaking. To a young man, "Let's go someplace more quiet" might suggest a cafe or a park. But to a street punk, it might mean an alley where passersby are unlikely. Okay, yeah. The girl stood by uneasily watching the goings-on. "Hey, take it easy. I'm not looking for trouble." "Is that supposed to be an apology?" "On your knees and beg, pal." The man spat his gum onto the ground. Here comes the good part, okay? Aichi looked down at the glistening wad of gum on the sidewalk. His last shred of goodwill vanished. "You better pick that up right now." "What? Did you hear me? 'Cause I told you to get down on your knees and back!" Aichi's hand shout out, grabbing the man by the jaw. Whoa, easy, pal." The other man's bravado drained from his face. Aichi tightened his grip on the brown-haired hustler's jaw. Sweat dripped from the man's reddening brow. "Herk!" The man struggled, but Aichi just tightened his grip. Gum's a real pain in the butt to clean up after it's gone stuck to the street, you know. Ever stop to consider that? Wait, are you? The other hustler's panicked eyes had fixed on Aichi's chest. Gah! Oh, crap! That shirt, man! That guy's voice was starting to break. "That's mean clean!" A guy with a mean clean shirt carrying around a trash bag? That means you're... His face went pale. Quoi? Meme Glenn? Meme Gleam? What? The other man echoed the words through his held-shut jaws, tears welling up in his eyes. "Gotta get it right, pal." Aichi clenched the man's jaw harder still. "It's mean clean!" Ow. We're sorry, man. You're Aichi, right? Dude, we honestly had no idea. Come on, man. You gotta cut us some slack. The man scrambled to snatch the wad of gum off the street, stuffing it into his pants pocket. Why? Finally, Aichi let go of his companion. The brown-haired hustler's face was twisted up with fear. Tears streamed down his cheeks. Gasping out hasty apologies, the 2 thugs scampered off. So they go, hey, so... A shy smile came to the girl's face. Ryoko Kaki Numa a second-year student at Midoriyama Academy's law school. These hustlers managed to corner her while she was on her way to her part-time job at a cafe. Mean clean. Mean clean. Dude, the thugs got scared because of mean clean. Oh my god. These hustlers managed to corner her while she was on her way to... Yeah, it was a popular plot in trashy e-novels for the main character to fall in love with a hustler like these guys. Oh my god, stop. But such things rarely happen in real life. Thank you for saving me. No, I apologize. Huh? The girl stared in surprise. You'll run into creeps like that now and then, but don't hold it against us. Shibuya's a good town. Yeah, okay. Aichi gave her a quick wave, then turned and continued on his way down Dogenzaka. Aichi was Shibuya's born and raised. Aichi was Shibuya born and raised. No. He was keenly aware of all the changes the ward had seen since he was a kid. Grocer stalls is inconspicuous. Little side streets. Oh, in inconspicuous little side streets. Tiny parks nestled between buildings. Aichi knew it all like the back of his hand. Trash, human or otherwise, had no place in this town. Not on his watch. Oh my god, this scene again. Aichi made his way down towards Shibuya Station. Throngs of people shuffled to and fro across the scramble. The view shifted constantly from one moment to the next, almost as if the city itself were alive. If the city was a living thing, and Shibuya Station was its heart, with streets like Bud Kamuradori and Center Gai serving as the arteries pumping a bloodstream made of people. Today, as ever, the heart was pumping that blood to every nook and cranny of Shibuya, and there was Aichi, just another part of this great urban organism. Guess I'm one of the city's white blood cells. Or wait, maybe I'm a red blood cell. Oh my god. Hey, Samsung. Hold on. Is that right, or did I have it right for the first time? White blood cells eliminate pathogens from the bloodstream. Red blood cells carry oxygen throughout the body. Okay, yes. Actually, was probably thinking of white blood cells. He's calling himself a blood cell. Nice. Emerging from his reverie, he noticed a rather conspicuous young woman standing by the statue of Hachiko outside Shibuya Station. Oh. Ooh, she's totally my type, of God's sake. To be up someone's alley, to be someone's cup of tea. Yeah, I know what that means. Wonder if she's a model or small-time actress or something. Looks like she's waiting for someone. Probably another guy. Dang. Good looking as she was, there was no way she wasn't already taken. What kind of guy scored a girl like that? Probably the rich butt CEO of an IT company or something. Crouching down to tie off the trash bag, he continued gazing wistfully at the girl. Then he noticed something peculiar. She was carrying an attaché case. The kind... Oh, yeah. The kind of businessman might use, yeah. We're back to this. So we're looking at his perspective. It was a large case and apparently so heavy that she was struggling to hold it despite using both hands. Now, what kind of person makes a young lady lug around something heavily like that? Oh wait, no, this is an options. Okay, decision point. Let's have Aichi not approach Hitomi. Not approach. So not approach. Use up and down, okay. So, first one was... But first I'm gonna dump this trash. He looked around to see if there was a garbage bin nearby. I mean, I guess we'll do this. Yeah. Dump the trash. Dump the trash. That might be the best option. Yeah, let's do that. But first, I gotta dump this trash. He looked around to see if there was a garbage bin nearby. Now, Aiji won't approach, he told me, which means he will avoid being arrested by Kano. At the same time, Kano's fate will also change, and he will no longer wind up a bad end. So let's switch back to Kano's story using the time chart. Press F2 to open it. F2. Okay. Ooh, now this is pretty sick. This is the time chart. It shows the protagonist's progression. Okay, through the story. Decision points are marked with the arrows. Okay. Kano's fate has changed based on Aichi's actions. Select Kano's 1030 block, then press space. A 1030, a suspicious man. Okay. I suppose you could call it that. Kano gave a wry chuckle at his partner's lack of shame. Back to Kano. There he is! Kuze's voice chirped suddenly through Kano's earpiece. It's this guy! The man in the black coat. He's not Japanese. Looks to be in his early 30s. Oh my god. Previously, Aichi got mixed up with Kano and the police, but now, another man has appeared instead. By changing what Aichi did, oh my... You've also changed Kano's story, yeah. A foreign man had emerged from the crowd about 15 feet from where Hitomi was standing. He made his way toward her. His expression blank. He looks so edgy. He didn't match the description Hitomi had given them, but Kano felt a jolt of nerves all the same. Maybe the kidnapper was using an accomplice to snatch the ransom payment. Alright, Sasayama raised an eyebrow. This may be our guy. This was it. Kano swallowed the lump in his throat. He bent his knees, ready for action. That guy on the left looks like Filthy Frank with long hair. Non-Japanese equals sus. Thanks, game. Blood rushed to his leg muscles, banishing the stiffness that had begun to take hold. Oh my god. Oh my god. Was this the culprit? Or perhaps... He looks more threatening. The stranger took hold of the Itachi case. It was him! And Mase, the detectives began to... What? I couldn't... Let's go. What? The case clutched in both arms, the man veered suddenly, running right towards them. Keep out! What? Huh? Kano's story has suddenly hit a keep out. Keep out refers to a point in the story where you progress is currently stopped. Oh. In order to advance beyond a keep out, you need to jump from another protagonist's story. IG has the text. Young man in a suit set as red keywords. Checking these. Red keywords will allow you to jump from Aichi's story back to Kano's, so okay. Now head back to Aichi's story, okay. Back to Aichi's story, okay. F2. Try following the story from Aichi at 10:30. Approach the girl. Okay. Let's see what happens next. Now, what kind of person... But first, I gotta dump this trash. Yep. Huh? A man had come up beside the girl. He was dressed in black and he wasn't Japanese. It looked like they were having a conversation. The girl nodded tensely at something the man said. Aichi stared. Oh my god, and Kano was just chilling back there. Oh my god. Aichi stared. Something tells you that's not her boyfriend. The girl handed the attached case over to the man. He took hold of it with his right hand and began walking briskly away. Whoa! A nearby homeless man saw he leapt over IG and broke into a run, as if he'd been waiting for this very moment. Oh, whoops. Sprinting alongside him was a young man in a suit. Some words in the text appeared in red. Red text detonates important keywords that let you jump between different protagonists. Ah, okay. That's good. This allows you to shift between characters at specific points. These can also allow you to clear out keep out. Okay. Another character's story and let you read on. If you come across red text, press tab to underline it. Okay, so yeah, it's just the same as the blue ones. A window will appear, allowing you to jump from one protagonist to another at that point. Then press space to continue. Okay. I'm gonna check this one first. Yeah, Yuji Sus, yeah. We know who that is. Back to Kano. By performing a jump from this screen, you can advance another protagonist's story past the keep out. Press space to confirm and jump over to Kano's story. Okay. Here we go. That's cool. That is cool. I like that. Let's go. Let's go, Kano. On it. Sasiam and Kano leapt into action. You did it! Jump successful. In 428, you will often need to jump to get past another character's keep out. Jump from red keywords to clear a keep out. Keep this in mind as you advance. Okay. Through the story. Okay, there won't be any more tutorial messages for a while. If you get stuck somewhere, try changing protagonists or making different decisions. Okay. We got this. We can now use time chart and the main menu. From the main menu, you can access gameplay explanations and adjust settings. Okay. Press F2 to open the time chart, and F1 to open the main menu. Okay, F1, F2. Okay. Yep, but they never expected what happened next. With the case clutched in both arms, the man suddenly veered, running right toward them. Wah! Catching sight of the two detectives. The suspect staggered to a halt, then bolted off in a new direction. This image. Kano whipped off his costume glasses and followed in hot pursuit. At the crosswalk, the signal changed to red, and the flow of foot traffic abruptly halted. Just as quickly, hundreds of cars all lurched back into motion. Oh my god. These freeze frames, oh my god. There is no escape for the culprit now. Oh my god, look at everyone just watching. This old man is like surprised. There was no escape from the culprit now, or so it appeared. The conversion cops slowed their pace, confident their man was cornered. Then the foreigner barreled straight into the intersection, dodging between the oncoming cars without any hesitation. Imagine filming this out in the open. I know, no, just taking pictures in general like this. The mob of detectives came to a halt, not eager to rush to their deaths along with him. Kano, however, remained in hot pursuit, charging into the traffic at the crossing. Kano, are you crazy? Come back! Kano heard Sasayama shouting, but his feet kept carrying him onward. Bruv. With shouts and sirens echoing all around him, Kano closed in on the foreigner. Just a little closer, and he'd be in tackling range. He leaned forward, preparing to pounce, his eyes fixed on the culprit's feet. It was now or never. Kano, back off! Don't take him down. It was Kuze, shouting through Kano's earpiece. Huh? Kano hesitated in surprise. Had he really just been ordered not to apprehend the criminal? Let him go for now. The real perp is someplace else. Perp is police jargon for perpetrator. Ah, it's a short for it. Okay. What had happened to the plan? He'd been told that all personnel were to secure the area ASAP. Did HQ want him to catch the perpetrator? Arrest team, stay on the foreigner's tail. Okay. Police team dedicated exclusive to the task to apprehend the criminal. Okay. Forensics team. Yes. Yep. Even if this foreigner was only an underlying hired for this one task, the police had now tipped their hand that they'd been lying in wait. If it didn't lock things down now and get more info of the kidnapper, a girl's life might be at stake. Kano revealed another maxim from his dick diary. Number 12. Always assume a worst-case scenario. If Kuze had told him to let this guy go, that implied he was counting on a team that was now in position. But if the crook had planned a way to break through the police dragnet and escaped with the ransom, and he succeeded, what was the right call here? Should he take this guy down or back off after all? Ooh. Okay. Should he take this guy down or back off? Let's think about this. Let's think about this real quick. Letting the perpetrator escape now is too big of a risk. He had to catch this guy ASAP. Yeah. Let the other officers chase after the guy. Kenan has his own job to do. So what is the aim here? Because... shoot. Okay, let's see. What? Press up to go back to reread sections you already played through. To scroll ahead through text you already read. Press down. Okay, so rewinding. Okay. Press while this is being displayed to reread the current page. Okay, so you can reread words like this. That's actually quite neat. This is like a log. Okay. Should we let the cops do it? No. Yeah, why not? Kuze's instructions have been clear. Let the other officers chase after the guy. Kano has his own job to do. He broke off his pursuit, pointing the next wave of detectives in the direction the foreigner had fled. Kano had almost gone close enough to get a good look at the guy's face. But if Kuze had ordered him to let the guy go, well, his boss should know what he was doing. The perp was someone else's problem now. He had just ceased his pursuit when Kuze's panicked voice sounded shrill in his ear. Eep! Someone's taken Hitomi! Oh shoot. Oh no. Kano recognized Kuze's trademark squawking immediately. Subject is male. He appears to be carrying a gun! No! He's fleeing in the direction of Meiji Dori. What? Kano could hardly believe it. Hitomi had been kidnapped. Had she been abducted by whoever had taken Maria? But why? Someone must have been waiting for the moment when the police took their eyes off her. Something's very wrong here. What in the world is going on? Kano hurried to search for the man who'd taken Hitomi. If he was heading towards Meiji Dori, there was a good chance he'd gone down one of the alleyways nearby. After darting through the side streets, he spotted a different man, another foreigner, crossing an intersection a few dozen meters away. Oh my god. The man was dressed in black, just like the guy who'd grabbed the ransom money. Kuze is right, the kidnapper wasn't acting alone. But wait, something was amiss. Hitomi isn't with him. Where was she? Kano skidded around the corner, then stopped short. The man in black was standing there, pointing a gun right at him. Before Kano could react, the man fired. Oh dear. Kano felt hot all over, as if he were on fire. Shoot! All except for his cheek pressed against the asphalt and the palm of his hands. They felt so cold. There was nothing he could do. Nothing that is, except lie there and watch as his killer turned and walked away. Is he dead? We got another bad end. That's oh my god. By trying to find the man who'd taken the heat, he kind of ran to a different girl. Unfortunately for him, he got shot. Ah, so we chose the wrong option, for God's sake. I will have to let me actually make a choice to talk to Hitomi instead. So we're supposed to make... Oh. I see. Damn it! Oh my... Okay, where do we go back? We go back here. Alright. Whoa! Neighbor homeless man, yep. We're back here. Let's see. The young man in the suit. Then, seen from everywhere, a whole bunch of other guys burst into motion. First one, then another. A third, a fourth, a fifth. Over a dozen now. What the heck? Clearly something big was going down. Were they after the Itachi case? Within moments, Aichi lost sight of them all through the crowd. With that many people chasing him, the guy with the case was sure to get caught. But wait, what about that girl? Aichi turned back around, and the girl was still there. She was staring in the direction from the man who'd taken the case had gone, a worried expression on her face. Aichi couldn't shake the feelings that something was very wrong. Another crazy day in Shibuya. They made shooting a scene for a film. No, I think we have to... Aichi couldn't shake the feeling that something was very wrong. Maybe he should talk to her and ask what was going on. But just as he was making up his mind, a middle-aged man in the ratty business suit shuffled awkwardly over to her first. Oh shoot, was there something wrong with one of his legs? He was using a cane to walk. One of his hands slipped to his jacket pocket. Aichi could scarcely believe his eyes. Oh shoot, that's the man. That's the man. A revolver. It's a gun. It's a gun if you don't know. Yes. A .38 caliber revolver from 1927 by Colts. Okay. Suddenly, a young man came running through the crowd. Seeing him, the man with the cane trembled on his heel and vanished in the scramble. Something big was going down. What is all this? The young man was closing in on the girl, his expression grim. That guy is up to no good. Aichi sprang into motion. Hiya! No! Now why? Leaping high, Aichi delivered a flying kick right between the man's shoulder blades. The guy went down but recovering surprisingly fast, spitting back to his feet to grapple with Aichi. What the hell is your problem? What the hell is your problem, man? Aichi snapped. The two stood staring each other down as the crowd swirled around them. Let go of me. It's see bad, yeah. Let go of me first. After you let go of me, sure. You first, pal. Oh my god. This is a pointless fight. Don't you call me pal, man. Don't call me man, pal. Neither man was willing to yield. This music, I'm sorry, but why is this music in this game? The crowd had parted to avoid the scuffle. Passersby were staring from all sides. Well, crap. Aichi got a sudden sinking feeling. What the hell am I even doing? Jumped in over my head as usual. His anger melted away. Melted away. What? He loosened his grip. Without further argument, the other man let go of Aichi's jacket. Turning quickly away, the stranger hurried over to the statue of Hachiko, where he dropped to his knees, dejected. The girl who'd been standing there was nowhere to be seen. Maybe this was the guy she'd been waiting on. The guy was clearly upset that she was missing. Actually felt kind of bad for him. He decided it would be wise to leave while the guy's attention was elsewhere. Whew! He hurried back along the road to his house. The wind had gone out of his sails, and he didn't feel much like cleaning up trash anymore. Oh well, guess I'll read some manga and go to bed. Good job, Aichi. Yes, good job. Better play it safe before the day got any worse. How many bad ends are there? Okay, Aichi's interference with a young man. It was Kano, yeah. I think it clearly was. Achievement get dumb protagonist. If Aichi hadn't acted on impulse, we saw Kano headed for Hitomi, things might have gone differently. But how can you make sure Kano doesn't return to Scramble and startled Aichi? The key lies further along in Kano's story. I see. Huh. So let's go back to Kano's story. To follow or not? Okay, so I guess we don't follow because we're gonna get shot if we do. What was the right call here? Should he take this guy down or back off after all? Letting the perp escape now is too big of a risk. You have to catch this guy ASAP. The man darted down a narrow alleyway. Kano ran faster. The man sprinted through the side streets. Evidently, he knew his way around Shibuya pretty well. He noticed two people over by a trash pile. At first, they appeared to be a young couple. Then, looking more closely, he realized that the girl was Hitomi. Oh shoot, that's Aichi! It's Aichi! Mr. Kuze, I've located Hitomi Osawa. The couple took off running, the rough-looking guy dragging Hitomi by the hand. What is going on? She's with a man in his 20s. It looked like she's being led away against her will. Clarify, please. Kuze demanded. What's going on? I'm not sure. Was this guy a member of some criminal group? It looked like the two were running away from something. Alright, we've handled the foreigner. Really dumb protagonist. You go after Hitomi. Got it. Kano sprang into action. Stop right there. This young man glanced back at Kano, but rather than stopping, he picked up speed, continuing to drag Hitomi along with him. She didn't seem quite able to keep up. Kano knew he could catch them. He tried to close the distance in a sprint. Wait, who's... Jeez, it's like Yasuhiro. Imagine if Yasuhiro was the protagonist. Oh my god. That's basically Aichi. After a short distance, the young man stopped, realizing he couldn't outrun his pursuer. My god. Shielding Hitomi behind him, he glowered at Kano. Why'd you run off? Kano demanded. Because you were chasing us. A blatant lie. People didn't just bolt like that without good reason. The young tough started edging away, keeping Hitomi behind him. Kano followed. Look, just let the girl go. The guy glanced back at Hitomi. She shook her head fearfully. Maybe this troublemaker had warned her to keep her mouth shut. You got this, Kano. Just don't let them out of your sight. He looks... Damn. God! A sudden blow to the top of his head left him staggering. His eyes spun as he reeled with vertigo. Oh my god! There was a flapping sound, and a vague black shape wheeled above him. Was that a crow? Are you stupid? Yes, this is clearly a crow, as you can see. It was the last thing Kano saw before his vision went dark. What is happening? Was that a crow? That looks like the what was it called? All the protagonists are dumb. What is this? Oh my god. In the midst of chasing the man who snatched the attaché case, Kano happened across Hitomi and Achi. While confronting them, he started a blow to the head and was knocked out cold by Achi. Only came this way because he thought it was the quickest way to escape with Hitomi. If he'd gone for the police box instead, things might have gone differently. The key is what Achi does at 10:35. Achi at 10:35. Dick Dari, yeah, he got killed by Dick Dari. Oh my god. And we swap to 10:35. What's the deal? The girl was still there. She was staring in the direction of the man who had taken the gun to smash her face. We're back here. What happens if let's see what happens if we... Another crazy day in Shibuya. They had to be shooting a scene for a film on location. Probably be a mistake to intrude. Yeah, but that's what this is. Some TV show about kidnapping. The girl has to make that ransom handoff. And there are probably some actor lurking around here playing the suave, handsome detective. Achi gave a chuckle and turned away. A soothing breeze blew by as wispy clouds drifted overhead. They picked a nice day for a shoot. Smiling inwardly, he resumed his trash-picking mission, wondering what other surprises the day would hold. A few moments later, he heard a loud bang, and the scramble went into an uproar. Huh? Someone blew a tire. No, you're actually stupid. People were running from all directions to see what had made that sound. Oh, maybe they're shooting an action scene now. No. Achi was a tad bit curious, but he strolled back away from the scramble without looking back. Maybe he'd head out to Yotsuya today to stretch his legs a bit. A neighborhood in Shinjuku Ward in the southeastern part of Tokyo. Located 4 kilometers northeast of Shibuya Station. While numbers 4 to 8 in Japanese can be pronounced... April 28th is both Shibuya Day and Yotsuya Day. Interesting. Mean clean is smarter than Achi. Honestly, I have to agree with you. Yeah. It was best not to get distracted. There was trash that needed collecting. Oh my god. Your future is thanks. Yeah. Achi decided to go and collect trash because he decided the commotion in the scramble was probably just a TV shoot in progress. He'll probably have a pretty uneventful day, which is all well and good for him. But the girl was actually in danger. The hell is happening? What is happening? That's another bad end. Let's go back to tailing the foreigner. The man darted down a narrow alleyway. Yep, he ran faster. He knew his way around Shibuya pretty well. Eep! Someone's taking Hitomi. Alright, let's go. Run! Run! Fleeing direction of Meiji Dori. What? Hitomi had been kidnapped. Had she been attacked by whoever had taken Maria? But why? Someone must have been waiting for the moment when the police took their eyes off her. Something's very wrong here. What in the world is going on? Kano saw that the road forked up ahead. The man with the attache case ran to the left. The man who'd taken Hitomi was heading towards Meiji Dori. There was a good chance he'd gone down one of the alleyways off to the right. Oh shoot, okay. Making a snap judgment, Kano told the detective behind him to follow the case snatcher, then turned and headed down the nearest alley. Who's that guy running? After darting through the side streets, he spotted a different man, another foreigner, crossing the section a few dozen meters ahead. Ah yes, this man. The man was dressed in black, just like the guy who'd grabbed the ransom money. Kuzei's right, the kidnapper wasn't acting alone. But wait, something was amiss. Hitomi isn't with him. Where was she? Kind of skid around the corner and stopped short. The man in black was standing there, pointing a gun right at him. Before Kano could react, the man fired. Oh shoot, we're doing... Oh shoot, this is the wrong choice. Wait. I think this is the wrong one. That's the detective? Oh. No, not the other. Oh wait, it's the other person. Okay. Nothing. That is, except I watches the killer turn around and walked away. Yeah, I think I chose the same one as before. Whoopsie daisies. Shot by a foreigner. Yeah, I chose the same one as last time. Oh crap. Oh, the guy running behind Kano. Yeah, Kano, yeah. Oh, shoot. Okay. Let's go back here, I guess. Because that'll take you to the bad end. Alright, I guess we're going back here. The girl was staring in the direction of the man take Kano. I mean, both of them... No, okay. So that first, if you choose someone, you get to the bad end. So this one. So what's going, but still thinking of his mind. We're gonna go to this. This guy will come, using a cane to walk. Then one of his hands slipped to his jacket pocket. Actually, could scarcely believe his eyes. A revolver. No. It's great. It doesn't mean it's wrong. I just see he chose it before. Oh, okay. I see. With a single fluid motion, the man lifted up the gun and pointed in the girl's direction. He was aiming right for her head. Don't you do it. It's just... She doesn't look shocked. She doesn't look shocked. Something's changed up his fight's grayed out. I see. Okay, that is interesting. Yeah, this is different already. Huh? The girl had noticed the man with the cane now. Seeing the gun point right at her, she froze in fear. Achi didn't hesitate. Breaking to a full running, he tackled the gunman with all his might. Caught off guard, the man sprawled to the pavement. Oh my god. Yes. But the would-be assassin kept hold of his weapon and quickly scrambled back to his feet. Achi knew he had to act fast. He grabbed the ashen-faced girl by the arm and attempted to drag her away. This way, he shouted. She just stared at him, uncomprehending, trembling like a startled animal. Come on, run! Finally, the girl snapped out of her daze and gave a fearful nod. The police box, let's go! Yeah, I think obviously you need to go to the police box. The police box, let's go! Still pulling the girl by the hand, Achi headed for the police box outside the train station. But it was empty. Oh, for God's sake, where is the police? There were always policemen staffing these things. Why did it have to be unmanned now? Achi flashed a worrying glance behind him and saw the assassin that proceeded like a man possessed. Yikes, this is not good. There was nothing they could do but run. With the frightened girl in tow, Achi ran beneath the JR Yamanote line railway overpass. Don't worry, just trust me, he told her. But first,
They spread past the convenience store when an employee was cleaning up the sidewalk. Here, take this, William. I should toss over the bag of trash. Wow. Wow, he looks mad. Huh? Wait, what? This way. They slipped through the crowd and into a nearby back alley. But this way's a dead end, the girl said, breathlessly. Like I said, just trust me. Stopping abruptly, Achi kicked down the wooden plank, covering a gap between two buildings. Oh my god, he knows. He knows karate, man. That's next level littering, I know. Yeah, poor guy, poor guy. Clearing a space that a person can fit through. See, we can get a way through here. In you go. But the girl just stood there, looking terrified. What's the matter? Aichi asked. Come on, we gotta hurry. But I... She looked at him as if he, too, was about to pull a gun on her. He could hardly blame her. After all, he was just a random guy who had turned up out of nowhere. But there was no time for dawdling. The man with the cane appeared at the end of the alley. If they just stood there, he was going to catch them. Okay, sweetheart, hear me out, he said in a rush. The name's Achi Endo. I live in the neighborhood, and I'm not the kind to stand idly by when a girl is being chased by some killer. So please, just trust me, and I'll do my best to keep you safe. He hoped the littering in his eyes could convince her he was being on the level. After a painfully long moment, the girl nodded her acceptance. Phew. Right, let's start with this. Oh my god. They had paused beside an enormous stack of beverage crates. With a quick shove, Aichi knocked the whole pile down. Enjoy Coca-Cola! Sending it cascading across their pursuer's path. Oh my god. Now that was a close call. The man with the cane was floundering, struggling to get past the fallen crates. My bad, man, Aichi called out. He's definitely suspicious. Aichi looks like a foreigner. He's definitely suspicious. He's like half. He looks like a half. He looks like half Asian. Aichi called out, mind clearing that up for me? Oh boy. The man scowled back at him and fumbled for his gun. Aichi flashed him a wave goodbye, then slipped away between the buildings with the girl. Log lady. Hurrying down a narrow alley, they emerged onto a side street lined with dive bars and clubs. He looks Southeast Asian, kinda, I guess. I can kind of see that. Assuming the man with the cane hadn't given up, he would probably lie in wait on the path back to the main road. Aichi decided their best bet was to try to stay inconspicuous rather than risking getting caught on the move. Guess we can lie low here for a bit, he said. He led the girl to the entrance of a tiny old hostess club. She followed him reluctantly. Why are we going to a club? Oh, okay. Aichi flickered the switch inside the front door, and a chintzy chandelier glowed to life. He sat the girl down on the small sofa beside the counter. She gave him a worried look. Aichi felt a pang of embarrassment as he realized what she must be thinking. Oh, no, don't get the wrong idea. I'm not going to try any funny business. Someone I know used to run this place. It's not in business anymore, so I figured we're safe here. The girl chuckled at his evident discomfort. All right then, she said. So we're good. We're good. Okay, well, good. This is so awkward. Aichi made a vague attempt to straighten his disheveled clothes. So, how about some introductions? I'm Aichi Endo, like I said earlier. You can just call me Aichi. I'm Hitomi Osawa. You can call me Hitomi, I guess. With each new word out of Hitomi's mouth, Aichi felt his heart sing. He's now turning into Kazuichi. She was charming, personable. Just about everything about her was captivating. Aichi had never met another girl like her. Aichi? Boo? Blah. Who says that? Is something the matter? You were spacing out there for a bit. Achi shook his head to dispel his daze. Damn it, this is no time to get all starry-eyed. He needed to think of some way to keep her safe from the guy who was after her. Look, can you tell me what the heck is going on? Please, I need to know if I'm gonna help you. Right, okay. I'm not really sure where to begin. Hitomi looked down, lost in thought. Apparently hers was a long story. Alright, she said at last. I guess I'll just explain things as they happened. Wait, hold up. Could you keep it as simple as you can? I mean, I'm not really the sharpest tool in the shed. Complicated explanations ain't exactly my strong suit. Okay, Hitomi chuckled. I'll try my best. She got comfortable, and then started her story. Okay. So, last night, somebody abducted my sister. The kidnapper demanded that I make the ransom handoff personally. He told me to stand by the statue of Hachiko in the Shibuya at 10 o'clock in the morning to make the exchange. So I did. Whoa, I'm sorry. I couldn't read the entire thing. Hold on a sec. Aji had suddenly lost the thread of the conversation. At times like this, you can press to go back, reread. Okay, yeah. Oops. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so where are we? How'd you go to Shibuya take a look? So I did, and this man came by and took the attaché case with the money, and then afterwards the other guy with the cane turned up and pointed his gun at me, and okay. Can you say that again, but like simpler? Huh? Sure. I'm just having trouble following. It's all his face. Wow. I mean, is this the plot to some movie or soap opera? No, that's not. Or some kind of hidden camera show? This is real. This really happened. The look in Tommy's eyes was dead serious. Yes, she's got to be telling the truth. What would be the point of lying? And he had seen the attaché case and the gunman himself. How much was the ransom, if you don't mind me asking? My asking. Hitomi hesitated. 50 million yen, she said after a moment. Achi gave a whistle of amazement. The detectives told me that was a typical amount for a kidnapper to ask for. It's plenty, that's for sure. I guess there's good money in that sort of thing. As soon as the words were out, he realized his blunder. Ah, sorry, I shouldn't have put it that way. He fidgeted away, and Hitomi looked away. I'm an idiot, but okay. I think I get this kidnapping thing. So I guess those guys who chased the guy who took the ransom were undercover cops. He replayed the scene in his head. But then, the kidnapper took the attaché case and ran, right? So if you were empty-handed, why'd the guy with the cane come after you? I'm honestly not sure. Hitomi's words trailed off. This was clearly difficult for her to talk about. Anyway, we should probably get you to the police as soon as we... No, we can't do that. Hitomi's tone was resolute. I can't take this to the police. Why not? Achi waited for an answer, but none came. After a long and awkward silence, she stood up from her seat. I really appreciate the help, but I should go now. She gave Achi a deep bow. Hold on. What do you mean go? Go where? He hurried to intervene as she headed to the front door. I don't want to cause you any more trouble. I'll figure the rest out on my own somehow. Hey, I said hold on. and there she goes. Hitomi ignored him and opened the door, and their argument came to an abrupt halt. Uh-oh. Standing there was the man with the cane, his revolver in his hand. Uh-oh. No. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. To be continued. Achi Endo's. That's not a foreigner. Oh shoot. Achi Endo's 10 o'clock story ends here. Oh shoot. However, Shinya Kano still has more to do. Read on further in Kano's story. Okay. So let's go to Kano's perspective. So yeah. Once you reach do you go do we go back to 1040 or 1035? 1035. Okay, 1035. What's the record? She took a sky down back up after all. Okay, so let's see. One of them is different. Kuze's instructions have been clear. Let the other officers chase after the guy. He broke his pursuit point in the next decades before his head. Okay. Kuze had ordered him to let the guy go. Well, his boss should know what he was doing. The perp was someone else's problem now. Kano headed back to the Scramble and took up his post again. Hitomi was still standing at the handoff point, staring worriedly in the direction that the suspect had fled. No doubt she was wondering why, all of a sudden, the police had decided to let the guy go. Kano jogged over to Hitomi, but before he could reassure her... For God's sake, hiya! A sudden blow from behind sent him sprawling to the ground. Kano was mindful with rage as he scrabbled back to his feet. Back to this again. Back to this again. What the hell? He sprung around to find himself grappling with a belligerent young man. What the hell is your problem? Kano snapped. What the hell is your problem? The stranger shot back. Let go of me. You let go of me first. After you let go of me, sure. You first, pal. Don't you call me pal, man. Don't you call me man, pal. Oh my god. And everyone's staring, yes. The crowd had begun to stare. Not good! Not good! Here he was, causing a scene in public, blowing his cover in the middle of an important case. This was neither a time nor place for some dumb, random quarrel. Even as he came to his senses, Kano felt the strength ebbed from the stranger's grip. He pushed the man away and quickly turned back towards Hitomi. She was gone. He scanned the area for any sign of her, but she had vanished without a trace. Kuze's mobile command center had also disappeared. What did I miss? The blood drained from Kano's face. The investigation had left him utterly behind. There wasn't even any signal on his radio. They must have switched frequencies while he was caught up in the tussle. Kano turned back to confront the troublemaker. He was gone too. Kano sprung on his heels, searching, but the young man was nowhere in sight. The attaché case, Hitomi, the troublemaker, he'd lost all three. Oh, for God's sake. Right out of the starting gate, he bungled the entire operation. We should have left Taitano to look after Hitomi and gone after the attaché case himself. What the hell was he doing? Kano felt his self-confidence ebbing away like water. Maybe it's time to move back to the sticks. Maybe Tokyo's too fast-paced for a screw-up like me. He had no idea what to do next, and so he just stood there, frozen, already drafting his letter of resignation in his head. Whoop-de... Okay now. Wrong. That's just great. His scroll with Achi Endo, yeah. Go back to Kano's 1030 time step 1030 and make a different choice. Make a different choice. Oh shoot, what the hell? Oh no, we lost the to be continued. Are you serious? No, that's just... Huh? 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 Okay, we'll do the other choice then. Hmm. Letting the purpose escape now is too big of a risk. Hit to catch this guy ASAP. Alright. Go! The man darted away with a narrow alleyway. He kinda ran faster. The man sprinted through the side streets. Eventually, he knew his way about Shibuya Street pretty well. Up the stairs he goes. The man shot on the... Oh, it's a different scene. Okay. The man shot on the major thoroughfare, then bowled up a pedestrian bridge. Just where the heck was this guy heading? Halfway across the bridge, the man stopped abruptly. Cautious. Kano stopped as well. Oh god, look at his height. Roughly 190 centimeters. Oh god, look at his face. Ugh. Age 30s. Hair dark brown. Clothing all black. Oh, later the man flashed a triumph sneer. He held up the attache case. Before Kano could even yell stop, it was already too late. The man threw the attache case down to the roadway. This looks photoshopped, I can already tell. No! Panicking, Kano peered over the railing. A man on a motorcycle was waiting. Oh, for God's sake, what are the odds? What are the odds of this? Just. Oh my god. I've been had. Kano bit his lip hard. Damn it! Kano sprinted down back to the bridge, hearing the biker's engine roar to life. He had to make it in time. Descending the stairs four at a time, he leapt towards the roadway, but the bike sped out of reach and rolled away in the direction of Yoyogi, leaving Kano in its dust. Looking back at the overpass, he saw the man who'd thrown the attache case running away. He handed the money off to someone else. He's currently on a motorcycle heading towards Yoyogi. He reported to Kuze complete. Kano slumped down in dismay. The cops had played right into the criminal's hands. Now, the crooks were getting away and people's lives were in danger. Was there another great failure for a policeman? Staring off to the distance where the man who'd thrown the case had disappeared. To be continued. Alright. I see. You finished reaching both character stories for the hour of 10 a.m. to 10 o'clock at 4:28. You'll make your way through all the protagonists' stories in parallels like this. Once everyone has reached the end of a given hour, the next hour can begin. Okay. Okay. What was that plushie? Can you drop the pleasantries? Sir, this is a waste of time. I've got work for you. It's like totally bogus. What is this intro sequence? What makes any of these my crimes? Oh my god. This is sick. I like this. This is beautiful. This is actually beautiful. Welcome to Shibuya. Thanks for the achievement. Oh my god. This is the end of the tutorial for this part of the story. Oh my god, that's more characters. Okay, I think we're gonna do this next stream. You can reread previous tutorial messages via the main menu. There's a lot of important info in there, so reread it closely. Now, Fortune has reached the 11 o'clock time block. You have 5 protagonists available. 5 protags! I want to be the cat person! The cat plushie there, look at that! Whose story will he read first? It's 4:38. You want? Yeah, let's do every hour per stream. Yeah, let's do that. Oh my god. That what a oh my god. Dude. That was nuts. That was awesome. That was very epic. Oh my goodness. How long have I been streaming for? 2 hours? No, maybe we can just maybe we can continue it. I'm not sure. Hmm. This is gonna be a long one. I got a feeling. Yeah. We'll do this next time. Let's do this next time. Yeah. So, this was the first hour of 428 Shibuya Scramble. That was a very interesting game, I must say. That was really cool. That was really cool. I liked it. But yeah, I'll definitely continue this game until we reach the end. This was also made by Spike Chunsoft, who are the people who also made Danganronpa. And yeah, it's very cool actually, pretty cool. So yeah, if you want to see more of this, and just leave a follow, I guess. And yeah, I'll see you all for the watchers next time. Goodbye. Oh, goodbye. And also stay tuned for Among Us later at 9 o'clock UK time, also known as 4 a.m. Hong Kong time. Whoop, yeah, yes, or 5 a.m., whatever. Bye.